I think I was their oldest ever intern. So I originally went to the US and did a postdoc in California, and then I took a job at Carnegie Mellon in Pittsburgh. I originally went to the US because I couldn't get a job in Britain. Jeff Dean with Andrew Ng and Greg Corrado started the Brain team at Google, Google Brain. And then Andrew Ng decided he wanted to focus on Coursera. So he left the Brain team and he asked me if I would go and work there. And so I said I would go for a couple of months in the summer. So I went in the summer of 2012. Officially I was an intern. I had the little hat and everything. I think I was their oldest ever intern. Well, I think part of it is obviously that Toronto had a strong research in deep learning. Another part of it is that Toronto is a very nice city to live in. So the reason I'm in Toronto is because it's very multicultural. It's liberal, has wonderful weather, it's never cold. And another aspect is that right now it's putting a lot of funding into supporting AI research. So that brings us to the Vector Institute. Very quickly the Ontario government decided it would provide $50 million in funding. And they decided that part of the reason was that Ed Clark, who was involved, was the Premier's advisor on business. So it was mainly due to him that the Ontario government decided this is an area we should put a lot of money in. So Canada has always had the problem that the economy is resource-based and resources don't last forever, and they want to make it be much more of a high-tech economy. Once Ontario put in 50 million, the federal government decided to put in a similar amount of money. So I think basically the big transition is we're in the process of moving from getting computers to do what we want by programming them to getting computers to do what we want by just showing them. You don't need to program computers anymore. I mean, you program it once to pretend to be a neural network, and then if you want a computer to do something, all you have to do is show it how to do it. Just like with a person. You employ some new person to do some job, and you don't actually program them to do the job. You show them what needs to be done, and they get it. And computers are like that now. And that's a big change.